Hi, Caro. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Miss.
Hello, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
All right, so we're going to start today's class. I was trying to find your how many times we have calls. Let me check.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, we are at 3. Huh?
Yes.
If I'm not wrong, we have. All right. Okay, so today we're going to practice question number 2. Okay. So I'm going to show you a presentation really quick. Task number 2 in the speaking section. So you remember, okay? Okay. So let me share my screen. Could you can you see the screen? Yeah.
No, Miss, not yet.
Not yet. It's a moment. I just share it.
Okay.
Can you see it now?
No, Miss.
Not
I
yet.
think no.
If you Okay, I think you were right. It was the internet, no?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yeah. Yes, Miss.
Okay, can you read the instruction, please, really quick?
Okay. You will now read a short passage and then listen to a conversation on the same topic. You will then be asked a question about them. After you read the question, you will have 30 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak.
All right, great. So if you remember, task number 2 is going to talk about, well, we're going to read passage, no, and then we're going to listen to a conversation. Do you remember? We are going to see this related to this change in a college campus, right?
I think we
Do you
didn't see.
remember? No? Maybe you weren't in that class, but yes, we already work on speaking task number 2. I'm going to show you next. Can you hear me? Sorry, había estado con mi micrófono apagado. Te decía
Yes,
que
Miss.
no sé qué pasa con mi internet. ¿Me puedes escuchar?
Yes, Miss. I think it's the hour.
Maybe, ¿no? It could be. Ya, a ver, voy a
Yeah.
dejar mi cámara prendida un ratito, a ver, de pronto eso ayuda, ¿ok? So for
Okay.
task number 2, we are going to work on this change that is supposed to happen in the campus. A ver, te voy a mostrar un ejemplo, maybe you will remember better. In this case, task number 2 is talking about new dining options on South Campus. So it's talking about the cafeteria. Do you remember now?
Yes, I think yes.
Okay. Did we work on this one before? Do you remember? New dining options on South Campus.
No,
They're
we
talking
didn't.
food. Okay, are you sure?
Yes.
All right. So to read this, we have 45 seconds. And after that, we're going to listen to a conversation. In a conversation, 2 students are going to discuss this change in the campus. All right, so let's start. Do you have anywhere to take notes?
I will check on my cell phone, Miss. Don't worry.
All right. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's start. 45 seconds, starting now. All right, Camila, could you read the passage?
Okay. The dining hall.
No, sorry. I'm asking you if you could read it. No.
Oh, yes.
Did you have the opportunity to read it? Okay. Did you understand? Could you find the change?
Yes.
All right, great. Remember, in this case, we have to find the change and then 2 details related to the change. All right. So let's continue. Now you're going to listen on a conversation, okay, between 2 students, and they're going to discuss this change. Okay, ready?
Yes, miss.
Okay, yes.
Now, listen to 2 students discussing the announcement.
Did you hear about the new food court on South Campus?
Yeah, man, it's too bad they're getting rid of the cafeteria.
What? Why? Won't it be good to have a few more options?
I don't know. I don't feel like this really gives us more choices. The cafeteria already had dishes from other countries. They had vegetarian options and customizable sandwiches, too. It's not like the quality of this new food court's ingredients is going to be much better than what we had. I'll bet it's all from the same source, even.
You think? I mean, yeah, if they don't even change their supplier, the offerings probably won't be all that different.
Exactly. Just pricier.
Wait, why is that?
Oh, the cafeteria was all you can eat. You'd get as much food as you wanted for a flat price. But at a food court, you've got to order individual meals. That ends up costing more.
You've always liked to load up a big plate, huh?
You've got that right. If I have to buy 4 meals every day, it's going to be hard on my wallet.
The man expresses his opinion about the change described in the article. Briefly summarize the change, then state his opinion about the change and explain the reasons he gives for holding that opinion.
All right. Could you understand the conversation?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So now remember, after we listen, always read the passage and then we listen to the conversation. Based on this template, we prepare our response. All right. So now you will have 30 seconds to prepare. Okay. Acuérdate que nos tenemos que basar en este template. Ok, tienes 30 segundos para listarte. Ok, starting now. Okay, time's up. Now I'm going to show you the timer and now you will have 60 seconds to respond. Okay.
Okay, miss.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. The university wants to include more meals in their cafeteria menu. On top of that, they are remodeled dining areas. Accordingly, this will be possibility restaurants, cafes, and a convenience store where students can buy supplies. The student does not advocate with that idea. Firstly, he thinks that if they add more meals, it will be more expensive due to the fact he suggests that are already vegetarian dishes. In addition, he thinks they don't need more meals, and for that he is not agree with that.
Great job. It sounds very good. Let me share the template. It was very good. I think you did excellent. The only thing, maybe you didn't have enough time in the last part. No, because you mentioned the reason, the second reason, and here you simply said, no, that's why they doesn't agree with the change of the idea. No?
Yes.
But it's better, no, if we try to manage our time better. No, it's around 34 seconds for the first part, and the rest 36 seconds is for the conversation. Okay, so let's practice one more time. Try to keep those times on mind. No, let's check another one. But you did a very good job, Carolina. Excellent.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay, let's see another one. You're going to let me know if we already practice with this exercise or not. Okay. In some of the cases, we probably practice with this in class. Okay, let's see the next one. This one is about university bus service discontinued. Do you remember if we practice with this?
I think we don't practice, Miss.
We didn't?
No, we did.
Okay. Okay, are you sure it's about bus service? It talks about transportation.
Yeah, I think we didn't.
Okay, all right, awesome. So let's start. Let me see. Okay, I think you can see everything. Yes, you can. All right, so let's start. You will have 45 seconds to read. Okay. Remember to take notes, find the change, and 2 details related to the change. Okay. Go.
Okay, Miss.
All right, time's up. Let's continue with the conversation. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll start now.
Now listen to 2 students discussing the announcement.
So did you hear that the university is cutting its transportation budget and ending all bus service?
I did hear that. But it's no big deal, right? I mean, the university is also compensating all students with $50 vouchers for public transportation. The vouchers can be used on, like, the subway and public buses. So it sounds like there won't be a big problem.
Are you kidding me? This is going to be horribly inconvenient. I mean, like, first of all, there's no public transportation to the DeWolf Science Center. It's far away from any subway and bus station, and getting there will require a 20-minute walk through some of the worst neighborhoods in the city.
I guess that will be a problem for some people. But try to look at it this way. There's too much division in this country between university students and the people who live in the cities around them. Won't this encourage a spirit of togetherness, like when we're all using the same public transportation?
But actually, I think that this policy, that it won't help create much new interaction between students and city dwellers at all.
Why not?
Well, because $50 is not very much money. I mean, it'll probably only cover about a month's worth of subway or bus passes. And, you know, most students won't be able to afford to take public transportation. So with students forced to walk everywhere, I just don't understand where all of this great new interaction is going to be happening.
The female student expresses her opinion about why she disagrees with the university's new policy. State her opinion and explain the reasons she gives for holding that opinion.
All right. So now, time to prepare your response, okay? You will have 30 seconds to prepare your response. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, let's start. All right, time's up. Now it's time to respond. Okay, the template is the same.
Okay,
And
Miss.
you will have 1 minute to respond, okay? Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, the university regret to inform that will no longer be able to offer complementary transportation. On top of that, they suggest that all the students will be able to try other types of transportation. Accordingly, they said that the students won't have to pay $50 extra that they usually pay for the extra transportation. The female student does not advocate with that idea. Firstly, she thinks that it's dangerous to take any other transportation because the university, to arrive at the university, they have to pass through horrible neighborhoods. Due to the fact on that, this will be dangerous for the female students and also for the men students. In addition, she thinks that $50 are not too much money. For that, she thinks it will be easier for the students pay $50 extra and have security transportation. And I think that's it.
Okay. So I ran the timer again. I wasn't sure if you realized that the time was over, but it was over. So you were like 30 seconds more. You were continue talking for over 30 seconds. I didn't want to cut you because
Sorry, Miss. I wasn't.
paying
Yeah,
attention.
I didn't see the scroll. I was.
Yeah.
No, I was in my notes, so I was trying to speak faster, but I don't know if I have enough time. If I have had.
If you had enough time. Yeah. It's fine, no? I mean, well, it's a practice anyways, no? However, I thought that maybe in this time you could mention a bit more, you know what I mean? Because in this part, no, it was the only thing that maybe you could improve. But I know what happened. No, you speak a lot in this part. It was almost 50 seconds, and it has to be just around 34 seconds, 33 seconds, no more than that. Okay, it's important that every now and then you take a look to the timer. Okay, so obviously the ideas were great, but it was too long for the response, no, because the response is just 1 minute. So if you continue speaking, it doesn't matter if you have a great response and all the notes and the vocabulary and you use great connectors or linking words, everything. At the 1 minute well, when it gets 60 seconds, the recording is going to stop. So it doesn't matter what you continue saying, no? So the main thing here is that we have kind of like the same amount of information in both, well, considering both resources, no, around 34 seconds, considering the passage, and then the rest 34 seconds, or yes, 36, 34, yes, from the conversation. So it's around the same time. Now, if you want to say it, it could be 30 seconds. No, that should be around the time. But if you to spend more time than that, you are not going to have enough time to mention everything. Okay, sorry. So that's important. But obviously your response was awesome, no? Because you had 30 seconds extra.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all, Caro. Isabel is already here. I don't know if you have any questions, something that you would like to mention. Any questions? Can you hear me, Carolina?
Goodbye, Miss. Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome. Sorry, it's my internet, I think.
Don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, Caro. Isabella, how are you doing? Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, let me really quick register your name.
I've not been able to be in like the last
really?
classes, so I'm not very like updated of what's going on.
Okay, yeah. Actually, the calls are mostly. Let me share what I'm doing so you can take it. So these calls are mostly for the speaking, no? And I was taking a look, and you had one call before, no? Just one. So today we will have to practice again question task number 1. All right?
All right.
Remember task number 1, just the speaking, no? In the conversations, we just practice speaking. Today we are going to have the reading, the first reading class. I have to take you guys. Sorry, I'm going to forget. Van a tener una encuesta especial hoy. But if you're going to be on classes tomorrow, it might be a good idea to check the recording, okay?
All right.
So let's start. So for the speaking, we're going to work with a template if you have it.
No, I don't.
I sent it on WhatsApp.
Sorry.
Yes. This is 15.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah, I'm taking a look if it's already here because my internet is a little bit slow. So I'm just going to send it through the same group because it was already there. Okay, you got it?
Let me check.
Oh, sorry, no. I sent it to the other group. Sorry. 15, this is 29, no? Okay, you should get it now. Got it?
It's loading.
Yeah. All right.
Says, sorry, this media file appears to be missing. Please ask the number to resend it. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What did you say? Sorry.
It's not loading. It says, sorry, this media file appears to be missing.
I think it's WhatsApp. Like whenever I try to send stuff through WhatsApp, I don't get the option. That's why I decided to send
Well, you can
this.
share the document with me if you want. Through
Right, I'll share it through.
Do you have my
Send
email?
it through the chat. No, I'm sending it through the chat on WhatsApp. On Zoom.
Oh, okay.
That might be better. Okay, let me know, please, if you get it.
Let me see, because I don't know what happened here.
Connection, it's not like messed up.
Wait, I don't know what's going on.
It's fine, don't worry. I'll do it.
No, it's just like I cannot see the Zoom. It's like.
Oh, really? Can you see my screen though? No?
I just see I see like half of it. I can't really see anything. And I don't know how to make it big.
Oh, you can try zoom in or zoom out.
No, okay. I don't know how to explain the way I'm seeing the screen right now. Okay, let me.
Sorry. Okay, what about now? Can you see my screen? Are you there?
Okay, I can. Yeah.
Can you?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I'm closing a couple of pages. Might be that, I'm not sure. Okay, so today we're going to continue task number 1. We just practiced this once, no? So in task number 1, actually we have 2 different tasks for the speaking section. Now, the first one is called independent because they ask you about your opinion. And we can get 3 different type of questions. I'm sure you remember this already. However, I'm going to remember you really quick. So you can either get, let's pay attention to here, this part. Do you agree or disagree? And they are going to show you some idea. In this case, this one is talking about face masks. No? The other type of question that you can get is, do you prefer? And they're going to put you 2 options, and you have to choose between 2 options. No? And the last type of question, they're going to present some idea, and they're going to ask you, is this a good idea? What do you think? So in the 3 cases, the response is going to be based on your opinion. You know, what do you believe? What do you think, etc. So I'm pretty sure the first class we practiced this one. Do you remember?
Yes, we did.
Awesome. So, oh no. Okay, it's fine. So basically, well, let's practice really quick this second. Okay. So, do you agree or disagree? So we start with the statement. No, and then you complete the idea with the information that you get in the question. Then you go, I feel this way for 2 reasons. And you basically, in the 15 seconds that you have to prepare the response, you have to mention 2 reasons why. No, remember this part? Why you are choosing this one of the options. No? So let's start. Okay, the question is this. I'm going to share it through the chat too. Could you read it out loud?
Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? People should be fined when they do not wear masks during a pandemic. Be sure to use details during your response.
Okay, awesome. So you will have 15 seconds to prepare your response. Okay, so basically you are going to take really short notes. No, you're either going to say I agree with this or I disagree, and then you just mention your reasons, reason 1 and reason 2, and it has to be short because it's just 15 seconds. All right, let me share the timer with you so you can take a look to it. All right, time to get ready. 15 seconds running now. All right, Isa, time's up.
That was 15 seconds?
Yes, believe it or not.
Oh my God.
I know. So we have to be quick. So the thing here is like just think about and write words. Don't try to write the whole sentence. It's too much. But just words and then you.
And do I start speaking now or not?
Yes, you will have 45 seconds.
Am I allowed to see the template while I speak, or?
Yes, you have to actually. Yes, that's why if you want to, you can open it so you can take a look how you do it with a timer. Okay. Do you have it open?
Well, I have it here.
All right, great.
No, wait. No, I don't. No, I just see the timer that you're showing.
Okay. But you don't get this one, no? Okay, it's fine. So, okay. 45 seconds to respond. All right. Whenever you're ready, I'll run.
Give me a minute.
Yes.
So I put my timer here too.
Okay, great.
45 seconds, you said?
Uh-huh.
All right. I disagree with the statement of people getting fined by not wearing a mask during a pandemic. Wait, I'm sorry, I do agree. I got confused.
It's fine, don't worry. Okay, reset your timer too. I'll reset mine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry, it's fine. I was going to say, okay.
No, yeah, I got confused with the reading. Okay.
No, it's fine, don't worry.
Okay, started now. Okay. I agree with the statement of people getting fined by not wearing the masks during a pandemic. I think it is a great idea to like be responsible and wear a mask because of the law. So I feel this way for two reasons. First, we should all follow the rules and the laws because if we don't, we can like cause damage to other people by our actions. For example, kids can get contagious about everything that's going on during the pandemic if we don't wear our masks. And that was 45 seconds.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Don't worry. You are coming back after a while. It's okay. Let's start all over with the same question. All right? Reset your timer. Let's start one more time.
But how okay.
Okay, let me show you. So you're going to start with this one, no? Because it's talking agree or disagree. So you go, I agree with the idea that, and then you complete it, no? That people should be fined when they do not wear face masks during a pandemic. Done. No? Then we continue. You have to move on or you won't have enough time. I feel this way. You go, I feel this way for two reasons. Or you can say something similar, but don't try to say, I think, no. Don't, it sounds like you're doubting. So try to say this or something very similar to it, okay? Pero es importante. This is like an introductory to your actual response. They're going to evaluate these actually, not the first and second reason. And then you go first, and then you simply just mention the reason. Just mention maybe two. What was your reason?
Well, my reason was First, people should always follow the policies or the laws.
Okay. You can say the importance of following. What is the name? It's not rules, no. It's like being cautious during the pandemic, something like that. No, very quick. You can mention 2, 3, maybe 5 words tops, no more than that. And then you go. If you want to add more information, use any connector or linking word. For instance, or therefore, besides. No, that's going to help the evaluator understand that you're adding a piece of information to it. No, it's basically 2 ideas for the first reason. No, you introduce it and then you explain basically. For the second reason, the same. What was your second reason, sir?
How you can get people like contagious. How can people? Yeah, that's the word. Yeah,
Contagious, yes.
get contagious of the virus.
Yeah.
If you
Same
don't wear.
But same thing, no, try to say it like very short. Por eso cuando has dicho tengo solo 15 segundos, diga. No, la idea aquí, the idea is that you just write words. No, first reason, what I can say, okay. I don't know. No, 1, 2 words, that's all. No more than that. You don't try to write a sentence because it's too specific and it doesn't allow you to kind of like play with that. You know what I mean? So in the reason 2, you should also just write maybe 1 or 2 words, maybe 3 tops, no more than that. It has to be like general. No, because you are basically just thinking about the 2 reasons that you're going to say here. While you speak, you're going to start explaining. No, but it has to be you. Obviously, you're going to have it on mind, no, but it has to be brief. Okay, let's try one more time with the same information. All right.
I'll try my best.
Yes, you will. That it's good.
Wait, I just get like confused with the examples because I cannot come up with any example.
Okay, yeah. Okay, by the way, it doesn't necessarily have to be an example. It could be just a detail. If you can think of an example, say it. But another way to kind of like feel this part, if you don't think or you don't know what to say, it's mentioned. I read an article in the New York Times, or I read an article in the Washington Post, or some like reliable resource, and then just said no. You can make up something. No? If you're talking about I don't know, people dying because of this, you can say, well, I read an article in the New York Times that said that 70% more than of the population that doesn't wear a mask die within 3 months. Now you're basically making something up that is trying like kind of like trying to make sense to your response. No, it's kind of like, it's like cheating, but they are not like they're not evaluating your knowledge. It's simply not the way that, like, your English level. You know what I mean? That you have to have a great way to present your response. And if at some point you don't know what to say in one of these parts, you can just say this. No, I read an article in the New York Times, and just make something up. You know?
All right.
But it doesn't have to be necessarily an example. If you cannot think of an example, it could be just something, no, a detail. But obviously, the connector will have to be different. You know, it will go besides, therefore, however, whatever. No?
All right. And do I have to like give a detail or example to both of my reasons?
Yes, always. So you mention it really quick, and then you have to kind of like give another idea to complete what, or like explain your reasons. Okay, got it?
I guess.
Let's try. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay, reset your timer. Let's start.
Wait.
Okay, ready?
Do I start now?
Yes, please. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go.
I agree with the idea of people getting fined by not wearing the mask during a pandemic. I feel this way for two reasons. First, I think the importance of people wearing masks during a pandemic should be a law. Because if they don't wear a mask, they probably most of the people could die because they're more like out there to be contagious. And second, they need to be careful with other people that could be in danger of them not making they not wearing a mask. To be more specific, kids, kids. I don't know. Kids can get sick if not everybody wears masks during a pandemic.
All right. It was definitely better. No, it's good. It was, this part was ideal. No, this part was excellent.
So how much time did I have left? Because I thought I was already.
No. You finished on time. I mean, you were 3 seconds over the time, but it's good.
Mm.
It's really good. Ahorita lo voy a decir en castellano rapidísimo porque ya no sé quién se ha tenido que unir y ya no se unió. Y tengo que perder la siguiente clase. Básicamente aquí para que me entiendas bien, ¿no? Lo ideal es que tú en tus 15 segundos solo escribas alguna palabra o idea general que te ayude a responder tu razón 1, razón 2. No trates de escribir una oración como tal, o sea, tienes que tener alguna idea de lo que vas a ir desarrollando, tienes que ser muy rápido en esos 15 segundos, ¿no? Concentrarte y decir, bueno, no, ya a ver, ¿cuál escojo? A ver qué se me ocurre. Lo ideal es ir a una experiencia, algo que hayas escuchado, algo que hayas vivido, para que se te sea más fácil, digamos, dar motivos para responder, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, en los 15 segundos, eso, escribí palabras sueltas, no escribas como tal oraciones porque te corta. Y aquí, como te decía, no puedes mencionar cosas cortas, ¿no? Por ejemplo, primero, la tasa de mortalidad. To be more specific, y puedo ya ampliar sobre esa tasa de mortalidad, ya me puedo ir, ¿no?, organizando y decir algo concreto, algo no muy extenso. En lo segundo, igual. Second, I don't know, people is irresponsible, no sé, algo así, cortito. And then you go, me he cambiado, ¿no? Pero I can say, for example, no, my cousin got sick because he was irresponsible and he wasn't wearing a face mask. No sé. Entonces tienes que ser así concreto, ¿no? Trata de que sean ideas simples tal vez, porque al momento, y ahí voy a terminar, al momento de que hablas me he dado cuenta que tratas de unir varias ideas al mismo tiempo. Y eso lo hace más largo, por eso no te alcanza el tiempo. Entonces trata de pensar en algo más concreto y mientras vas viendo el timer, pasan 8 segundos, eso debería ser 8 segundos, no más de eso. Y perdón, hasta acá, la primera parte, que es rapidísimo. Y después es just 18 seconds, no more than that. Cuando ya estás por los 20, porque va de arriba abajo, ¿no es cierto? Cuando ya vas en 20, ya deberías estar terminando esta idea para terminar los últimos 20 segundos con esto, para que te dé tiempo. So that's it. Next class we will practice another, okay? Oh, task number 2, we will practice task number 2. I don't know if there's any questions or something.
I was muted. Not really. I think it's more like a practice thing
Definitely.
than understanding because everything's like very clear.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. It might be that too. So try to maybe check the videos, the classes, no? That might help too. But yeah, we will practice task number 2 next class, okay?
All right.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Bye.
Happy Thursday. Bye.
Bye.